This topic is going to be called How I Accepted Myself as a Transgender. Um, while growing up, I remember I wasn't even very feminine. I used to enjoy wearing hats. I like my toy cars. I like quadding, like snowmobiling, all those things. And none of it really sounds very feminine. I hated the color pink. I just didn't like anything. I hated dresses. Just nothing feminine. Um, and I remember being in 6th grade, I came out with the term lesbian. And I got sent to the principal's office having to write a 200-page essay saying that I am not a lesbian. And it made me, like, kind of hate myself. Like, is it normal? Like, I like girls. I've always known I like girls. And I just, like, why would I get, like, I didn't, it felt, I don't know how it felt, like, just ashamed. I was ashamed to be me. But I remember, like, a lot of teachers hated me, like, just, like, as if you said that. And it's like, but it's true, I like girls. Like, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with that. Uh, but I remember also one time, I think it would have been when I was 6, 7, I went to a store with my mom, and I was with my cousin, and I saw these, like, black pair of jeans and, like, a skull on the butt, and I was like, I really like those jeans, you know? Mom was like, I'm not buying you that, it's for boys, I don't have a boy, I have a daughter, look at these things. It's like, I don't want anything in there, I want those, I like those, you know? When I was 13, I went shopping on my own, and that's when I was pretty happy. I went and I bought myself all guy stuff, and I think I was in 9th grade at that point, and that's when I came out as lesbian again. Luckily, I was normal then. That's why I said in my video. Luckily, I was normal then because from that point, people knew I was actually me, and I was comfortable being me. My dog's being a pain, if you're wondering. Another thing, I had a lot of friends. I had a friend who asked me if I ever wanted to be a boy, and I never really thought it through. Just kind of like, what kind of question is that? And my answer to that was, yeah, I did. I was very jealous. I hated wearing bras. I hated my chest. I especially hated getting periods. God, I was like the worst. I hated that shit. So I never really looked into actually doing anything about it. Just kind of like, well, it's my body, right? Like I can't change it. Until one day, I think I would have been about 20. I went and I did like a lot of information searching, and I really wanted my voice to change. And I saw these videos of like females to males, and I was so jealous. What else could I say? I was very jealous, and I didn't know how to approach myself to it. Like, so my family, like I said in my previous video, my dad's very old-fashioned. When I came out as lesbian, he didn't talk to me for 3 years. It was really hard. It was like definitely a tough time in my life. Fucker. Onyx, you're being a pain. I'm making a video and you're disrupting me. But yeah, so there was that. My girlfriend, my current girlfriend of 3 years almost. We've been together for 3 years, and since we started dating, she knew I was transgender, but I kept myself because that was like my biggest secret. It was really tough for me, but she always knew, which made me really happy. Like, she was the first person I told. And together we went and we saw a specialist, and from there, that's how I ended up getting my testosterone, and that was the best day of my life. For me, for me, that was definitely like, I was pretty happy. I was very, very happy. My dad, I didn't talk much about my dad lately, but I'll talk about my dad. My mom ended up telling my dad about my transition. He didn't take it very well, but it was a lot better than me coming out as lesbian. We're still not talking. It's still occasional words. My mom even, she told me herself, like, she would not call me by my preferred name, which is Skylar. Most of you guys know. My dad, I remember one time my mom kept saying my girls, and I was like, I'm not a girl, like. And my dad just kind of like shook his head, like, yeah, you are. And just, it's very hard to be comfortable around them. I just wish it would have been a lot easier. At least where I work, people respect me and try to call me by my name, but unfortunately, my biological name is still there. And I mean, I don't take it to. So I'd be like, oh, stop calling me that. Like, I understand, you know, like, these people knew me for a long time, and it's always known by Chelsea, and it just, but for my parents, it would have been very nice if they would actually understand and accept me, and just, just accept me, you know, it's not hard. I guess, like I said, they just don't understand. Um, and how I chose my name, Skylar Ace. I've always liked the name Skylar. I went through a lot of boy names for a while. I think it's about 6 years. 6 years. 6 months. I was going through names, and I stuck with that one. I liked how it's the sky. I've always been to space growing up. I've always wanted to be an astronaut. A dream that will not come true. Yeah, so I stuck with Skylar. Ace, well, that's another funny one. I went on names, and that was the first one, Ace. And I was like, Skylar Ace. I'm like, that sounds pretty cool. Skylar Ace. I'm like, yeah, I like that. Skylar Ace Ebers. And that's how I turned out to have Skylar Ace Ebers. Now you guys know my last name. Oh, shit. No, just kidding. But yeah. Yeah, I like my name, Skylar Ace. I don't know what else to say on here. I I I thank you for those who have accepted me. It means a lot to me. I don't show it, but thank you for those who have been calling me Skylar and accepting me. I love you. Yes, I am wearing pink. Well, it's more like a reddish, but I'm actually okay wearing pink now. Like, I think it's my voice and the fact I'm having some kind of hairs. I don't really mind it that much anymore. But yeah, now I'm on my phone. You guys can see how I'm slowly getting darker hair. A lot of acne. I have one chin hair. Definitely breaking out. And I think it's gonna be the end of this video, and I will be making one on Monday night for my 5 months on, 4 months on testosterone. And for those who are wondering, the picture in the background, that's my mama. And I can make a whole story about my mama, but my mama has a big piece of my heart. She was the first person I told I was lesbian to, and she accepted me from the start. And she got my mom through the fact she had to accept me. And unfortunately, I wish she would have been here to see my transition happening. And I'm sure she's watching up upon me, and she's really proud of me. And I know that she is. I never met a woman who had such a big heart and who did not know what the feeling of hate was. She passed away 7 years ago while she was holding my hand. Unfortunately, cancer took her life. That day, a big piece of me died with her. She was like my mom, you know, like every summer I spent with her or whatever. But anyway, it's just point of the story. Like, I know she'd be proud of me, and I wish I had my grandmother still with me. All right, that's it. I'm out of here.